Let me talk to you a little about the stock markets. And we are currently going through a very volatile phase, and there is a lot of concern around global factors. The sentiment seems to have turned negative. And I think people then start to react to this sentiment. And I'm sure you get calls from a lot of your clients saying, what's going on? I want to redeem. Should I get out of the market right now? Because, I've seen 8 days of, markets going down. How important is it to distinguish in your mind as an investor about how much role sentiment is going to play and how much role, for example, actual business growth will play? So before getting carried away by the sentiment, how important is it to understand what are the other factors at play when you look at the stock markets?
So actually, we think sentiment has very, very little impact. So one of the things that we keep telling our clients as well, and we want to tell everyone who's watching this also, is that if you look at long-term data in India, you'll find a very strong correlation between the Sensex returns and corporate earnings returns and corporate earnings growth. And while you might just say it's a coincidence, the chances that this is played out over 20-25 years as a coincidence is very unlikely. So I think most investors need to separate these out. There will be years in which corporate earnings will grow, but stock markets won't. There'll be years in which corporate earnings won't grow, but stock markets will. And then there'll be years where both will grow together or both will go down together. But ultimately, if you're saving for long-term goals like retirement, you've got enough time for these to kind of move and revert towards their long-term averages. And therefore, we tend to believe that the more you get taken in by sentiment, the more likely that you're going to create damage for your portfolio. In fact, we tell a lot of our customers who say that sentiment drives markets, is we say you could take advantage of that by just simply doing exactly the opposite of what everyone else is doing. So in that way, sentiment can actually work for you rather than work against you.
Mutual fund investments are subject to market risks. Read all scheme-related documents carefully.